Imagine biting into a slice of freshly baked pizza. The crust is perfectly browned and crisp, the mozzarella has melted into a gooey, stretchy delight, and the sweet, tangy tomato sauce is a symphony of flavors that dance on your palate. The aroma of fresh basil and oregano wafts through the air, instantly transporting you to a charming pizzeria in the heart of Naples. The magic of homemade pizza is that it's an experience, not just a meal. Creating a delicious pizza right in your own kitchen might seem like a daunting task, but it's actually quite simple and straightforward. First, gather your ingredients. You'll need flour, yeast, water, and salt for the crust. For the topping, gather some tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, and your favorite toppings. Fresh basil, ripe olives, and a sprinkle of oregano are classic choices, but feel free to get creative. Begin by preparing your pizza dough. Mix the yeast with warm water until it dissolves. In a separate bowl, combine the flour and salt. Next, gradually add the yeast mixture to the flour and mix until a dough forms. Knead the dough for about 10 minutes until it's smooth and elastic. Then cover it and set it aside in a warm place to rise for about an hour. While your dough is rising, it's time to prepare the toppings. If you're using fresh vegetables, wash and slice them. Grate your mozzarella cheese and set it aside. For the tomato sauce, you can use a store-bought variety or make your own by simmering crushed tomatoes with garlic, salt, and herbs until it thickens. Once the dough has doubled in size, it's time to shape your pizza. Dust a clean surface with flour and roll out your dough to your desired thickness. Remember, the dough will rise in the oven, so if you prefer a thin crust pizza, roll it out quite thin. Next, transfer the dough to a baking sheet or pizza stone. Spread a generous layer of tomato sauce over the dough, leaving a small border for the crust. Arrange your toppings evenly over the sauce, and finish with a generous sprinkle of mozzarella. Finally, bake your pizza in a preheated oven at the highest temperature it can go. The high heat will ensure a crispy crust and perfectly melted cheese. After about 10 to 15 minutes, when the cheese is bubbly and the crust is golden, remove the pizza from the oven. Allow it to cool for a few minutes before slicing and serving. The result? A perfect pizza, crafted with your own hands, ready to rival any pizzeria. In conclusion, making pizza at home involves preparing the dough, letting it rise, preparing your toppings, shaping the pizza, adding the toppings, and baking it in a hot oven. It's a simple process that yields a delicious, satisfying meal. So why not try making your own pizza tonight? It's easier than you think, and the results are absolutely worth it. Happy cooking!